Today we're talking about MetaQuest Plus, how you can start your free trial, and whether or not it's worth it. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bono's Gaming. The MetaQuest Plus subscription service is a VR game changer, especially if you're new to VR. For just $60 a year or $7.99 a month, here are the pros and cons of investing in MetaQuest Plus. Let's start with the pros. First off, I have to say right now, from new MetaQuest 3 and 3S purchasers, you will get 3 months of Quest Plus absolutely free. All you have to do is go to Quest Plus in the Quest store and redeem your 3 free months. But if you've had a Quest 3 or 3S for a while and never signed up for Quest Plus before, Meta is still offering 1 free month for you as well, and it's absolutely worth the free trial. You really have nothing to lose here, just a whole lot of games to get to play and enjoy. But as we get into the other pros, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I want you to know that this video is sponsored by MetaQuest. However, all of these thoughts are my own and an honest review of the service. The truth is, I was planning on making this video anyway before they even approached me. Now, have I mentioned how the cost effectiveness is kind of unbeatable? I subscribed to Quest Plus back in August of 2024, paid the full $60 for a year, and have not regretted it at all. You get 2 hand-picked VR games each month, which means over the course of a year, you're looking at 24 games for less than the price of 2 or 3 full-price titles. For example, this month we got Moss, an adorable adventure where you control a mouse named Quill, navigating through various puzzles, landscapes, and combat scenarios, while discovering a wonderfully charming fantasy story. We also got I Expect You to Die 2, bringing back the covert vibe with its puzzles and British spy narrative where you have to use your wits to take down the villain you're chasing. Both of these titles will keep you entertained for hours and are well crafted and thought out. But here's the real kicker. MetaQuest Plus now includes a rotating library of games alongside those monthly picks. This means beyond the 2 games you claim each month, there's an ever-changing selection of about 25 other titles you can dive into. It's like having a miniature Game Pass for VR, ensuring there's always something new to explore, whether it's Asgard's Wrath 2 for a breathtaking VR RPG where you control a character infused with the power of the gods, or Walkabout Mini Golf for some fun social miniature golf in some wonderfully relaxing locales. The curation is top-notch. Meta does a great job at picking games that not only cover a wide spectrum of genres, but also introduce you to lesser-known gems you might overlook. It's like having your own VR game curator, ensuring you're never short on quality content. One of the recent additions that I absolutely adore is Cubism. Cubism is a colorful but challenging game that supports both mixed reality and hand tracking, which means you don't even need a controller. In this game, you have to assemble complex shapes out of odd-shaped blocks that are similar to Tetris blocks. This game is a breeze for beginners, but will take some serious skill to become a pro. But what I like about it is that it showcases such a different side of gaming that's really only possible in virtual reality. And that brings me to my next point. Variety is the spice of life, and MetaQuest Plus delivers. From narrative-driven action platformers like Moss to action-packed RPGs like Asgard's Wrath 2 and mixed reality gems for those wanting to just chill on the couch with Cubism. You're getting a taste of VR's full potential. And it's not just the 2 excellent games you get each month, it's also the rotating library that adds even more genres, keeping your VR library fresh and exciting. Also, flexibility is key, and you can cancel anytime if a month's lineup doesn't tickle your fancy, or resubscribe when there's something you're dying to play. No long-term commitments, just pure VR enjoyment. Have I mentioned discounts? I kid you not, I feel like about every 6 weeks or so, I get a coupon code in my notifications for 30% off my next purchase. And it's just to say thanks for being a Quest Plus subscriber. It is a very nice perk, and I hope it never goes away. Also, replayability is a significant factor with many many games in the service. A lot of the ones I've already mentioned will have you wanting to replay them just to soak in the experience all over again. This means your $60 annual subscription stretches a lot further than just one playthrough. Now let's talk cons. Access is unfortunately tied to your subscription, so if you cancel, you'll lose access to the games you've redeemed until you resubscribe. But this isn't too much of a drawback considering you can hop back in whenever you want, month to month, to revisit a game. It's also not quite equivalent to similar services on other console platforms. Unlike services with vast libraries, MetaQuest Plus gives you a select 2 games per month, but the rotating library is on the small side. However, the quality and curation make this feel less restrictive, and it honestly cuts down on the analysis paralysis that many of us suffer from when trying to pick out a new game to play. Plus, they do a really good job of picking great titles. There's no pointless shovelware to be found here, just great games at an affordable price. Of course, the value can fluctuate somewhat based on what games are offered each month, yet with the diversity and quality we've seen so far, this has rarely been an issue. So why is MetaQuest Plus a great investment? Well, for $60 a year, you're not just saving money, you're expanding your VR horizons. No pun intended, or was it? I don't know. With games that might not have been on your radar. This December's lineup of Moss and I Expect You to Die 2 is just a small taste of the variety and quality MetaQuest Plus brings to your VR experience. Add the rotating library to that, and well, Clark, there's the gift that keeps on giving.
The whole year.
If you're looking to enrich your VR library with curated, engaging, and diverse content without the pressure of buying games outright, MetaQuest Plus is absolutely worth it, especially for those new to VR who are wanting to expand their library with as many great experiences as they can. So be sure to click the non-affiliate link in the description to learn more. And thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this, you might just like this video right here. Go ahead, click on it. Make my day. Stay kind and encouraging out there, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.